This is my 95 Ford Explorer. I hired a guy to come by and help me change all of the interior from this one. Mainly the dash is what I was worried about, but he definitely taught me a few things and showed me a lot of little stuff that helped me be able to take this stuff on and off myself without breaking it. And this is the donor Ford Explorer that I got for $150. All that gray or brownish interior came out of this one. This one came pretty much complete without the engine. So at least I still got the tranny if mine ever goes out. So what I'm doing right now is trying to change out all the doors, because all the latches on these doors still work really well. The guy that came by and helped me, he said it's probably best to just switch the door latches in here. I'm gonna switch out the doors just because I like them. When you roll down the windows up and down, they don't screech and sound all nasty on this one. All the inside of these door panels just looks a lot better. The outside as well. So hopefully I can get the doors lined up. We've gotten one door on from the other Ford Explorer to this one. It doesn't line up quite the same. It kind of hangs up right there. I loosened that bolt up to see if I could slide it up and down, and it doesn't. It just stays center. So it takes a little bit more push to get it closed. Right now I'm going to pull this one off. I got 2 doors in so far. You can see the original doors have a blue stripe line. So I'm pretty happy with figuring out what the hell these all do. Seems pretty simple, but I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get this door latch right here. So if my finger's the bolt, it was hitting way up here, and so I'd have to slam it really hard to get it to go in, and I didn't know what the heck to do to get that to lift up. I kept loosening these and lifting up the whole door, but these bolts don't do that. These hinges do that. And so this hinge doesn't move up and down, but this one does. So when I loosened it from inside, there's a nut inside here with a stud running through, and there's a bolt right there. So I had to take this whole door off to get this hinge to lift up a little, and that was just a guessing game. I just tapped it up, I don't know, maybe less than 1/4 of an inch, and then tightened it back up and hoped for the best. Now that got it to want to be lined up with that stud right there. And these bolts here, those right there, not the actual big hinge, but just the bolts holding the door in, those help the door tilt in and out. I'm sure it seems obvious, but I couldn't figure it out. So I got this pretty flush, and I got this pretty flush. So it's looking pretty good. This one's all right. I don't know, it's a little tight, but this one, so you can see it's lifted a hair right there. But it's closing way better than it was before. I don't really have to do it on this one, but it's gonna bug me with water getting in here when it rains. But this one's really bad. It's hanging down really low. I'm happy that I got that one fixed, because that one's just been sitting there. It didn't close right. So pretty much installed 2 doors today. All right, I got all 4 doors in. Closed pretty good. This door isn't perfect. It's a little lower. You can kind of tell right there. But taking off the actual door hinges here wasn't gonna be worth all the time, because it's center here. And so if I lift it, it'll hit the bottom. So instead of messing with it, it closes pretty nice. So we'll keep it there. One door panel in for good on the driver's side. This one I got to take off, clean it up. This is the old carpet that was in there. And this is with it. I had it hanging up and sitting in the sun forever because I was going to toss it. And I forgot to. All that crusty shit was like that before. The lady who owned it before me. Nasty. I didn't even want to try cleaning it. And this is this one before cleaning it. So this one's not as bad. Looks a lot better, especially in the back. Right there too. Looks a lot better than that other one. This stuff's, I think, cleanable.